So it's the third week of my 4-day split workout. Calling it week C, day 3. Day 3 is my deadlift day. It's also biceps. So just start out warming up here, doing some ab work. You saw the leg lifts at the beginning, and then I did some sit-ups and planks. I did more sets than what I got on here, but it's boring to watch a bunch of warm-up stuff, and ab work is terrible. So I'm moving into my actual work. This is going to be stiff-legged deadlifts. Today I'll be doing 155 for weight. The goal is to hit a total of 30 repetitions over the course of 3 sets. That graphic had like some weird sparklies. I think it's meant for a black screen. So this week, I'm not sure what happened, but I didn't feel much pain or anything, any kind of strain in my hamstrings. I didn't feel it the next day either. So I'm guessing that the weight just wasn't enough. Then who knows? Maybe it was a form issue. So that set, I think I got 10 in. This one I'm going to do, I know that I end up doing more on the next 2 sets, which means that I will get to increase the weight on the following week. That might be a Donald Trump hat that I'm wearing. Can't really tell. As far as Donald Trump fans go, I'm not the biggest one. I think Donald Trump was okay as a president. I think his greatest thing was to draw a lot of people together that just basically wanted to have good business, good jobs, as a Donald Trump hat. You know, limited government, but you know, he himself, he's made a lot of choices that were antithetical to small government and even like deep state stuff. I mean, he's talked about the deep state a lot, but really didn't do a whole lot to challenge the deep state. Obviously, the deep state seemed like they didn't like him too much, but I mean, if if he was against the deep state, if he was going to drain the swamp, Fauci would have never risen to the popularity that he ended up with. I know it's sacrilegious to say things like that amongst Trump followers, but I worry that now, you know, he's out of office and people are going to end up, you know, demanding that he's the next president. Well, we have to be able to move forward. You know, the ideas were good. the implementation wasn't so great. I think we need to focus more on a local level. You know, this swamp is everywhere. I can't really do crap about Washington, D.C., but the health department in Whitewater during this past year was pretty crappy. Maybe not. Maybe the health department was okay, but the state health department was crappy. So these are 335. I'm doing, my goal here is to hit 25 in 5 sets. So I could do them all in one set, I suppose. Well, I don't think I could in real life, but theoretically I could, and then I'd be done. Or I could do more on top of that. The actual goal is to get beyond 25. 25 would be the minimum acceptable performance. When you see that shirt with the belt, kind of reminds me of Charlie Brown. I don't think Charlie Brown was a weightlifter. Probably should have been. Was it Lucy used to screw with Charlie Brown when she'd hold the football, so I guess he wanted to be a kicker or something. And he'd kick at it every single time, and she'd pull it every single time. I'd say Charlie Brown was probably the stupidest cartoon character in the history of cartoon characters. Alright, so that was an extra on that one. So I got 6. So as long as I can finish out the workout and have at least 5 on the remaining sets, I'll be able to increase the weight next time. When I was in high school, I couldn't throw a football. Probably not even 15 feet. I just couldn't do it. My hand wasn't strong enough. I don't have like giant hands. But after I started lifting weights, I was around 26 years old. I had been lifting weights for a couple of years, and I threw a football, and I think I threw it like 100 yards. That's probably not likely. I threw it a long distance. Like in Napoleon Dynamite, I could have thrown it right off those mountains. Kind of makes me wish I would have gotten serious about weightlifting when I was in high school. I got another one there too. So I was 6 and 6 so far. So if I hit 5 on this one, I'll be able to go up 10 pounds. If I would have only gotten 1 over, so instead of 25, I got 26, then I would have only gone up 5 pounds for the following week. Right now, I'm looking at the ability to go up to 10 pounds. I probably won't go past 10 pounds from week to week. There's no reason to do it. These were tiring me out anyways. In between sets, I'm taking about a minimum 2-minute break, but as I get towards the end of the workout, I'm probably taking like a 3-minute break. And it's a sit down, just sit there kind of break. See, right there, man, I hurt my shoulder. It ended up getting me on my bench press the next day. Because I tugged at the weight. If you're doing deadlifts for your first time, or if you're newer, don't tug on the freaking weight. You got to be stiff first before you lift. I caught myself doing it, so I didn't lift from that point. I stopped. But it's embarrassing. You make mistakes. Alright, so that was it. So I did 2 over the goal for the day. So I'll be doing 10 pounds extra. So it means 345 on the next time I do deadlifts. Now I'm doing curls. I know that my curls, this day, my form was just falling apart. I don't know if it was Well, that's kind of like right here, twisting all over the place. So I increased the weight on this day because I got over my the goals is 10 reps or 30 reps for the total set for the total day. And I actually do get beyond that, but the form is just garbage. And I didn't feel much of a, I didn't feel much soreness or anything in my arms afterwards. And so the next time that I do curls, I'm actually going to reduce the weight back to what it was the week before, down 5 pounds. I don't care so much about how much I can curl. Curls, I feel like I need to, for me to really get a good workout out of it, I need to just have more repetitions and a really good squeeze. Deadlift, it's kind of like just making sure that the form's good and that I get the weight off the ground and back down to the ground safely. But I mean, look at this. I mean, my spine's made out of jelly. The hip thrust is aiding my biceps, and then you get up to the top and take a little break. Oh, I even had to take a step there. Look at that. Oh, garbage. That's why I do these videos. I mean, I felt it. I knew that I had a crappy day this day on my arms. I was proud of my deadlifts, but my arms were poopy. And something I may not have noticed is that there was a time change here. I had to take a little break after the deadlifts before I got to this. I put the same clothes back on, but now it's nighttime, and before it was daytime, so it wasn't because I needed the break because I was tired or something. It was because I had something to do and ran out of time. So here again, all these knees are bending and everything. It's all just using momentum to move that weight, and that's not what I want. So again, on my hammer curls, I'm dropping the weight down on the next time. I thought it might be a little more stable if I put one foot forward, but that didn't work. So I'm not going to do that again. Maybe the other foot's going to work better. No, you know what would work better? Lowering the weight, controlling the weight. And it's, another thing I like is when legs are right about there and flexed. When I do that, then I can control it. Now here, I feel like I'm better. I don't know. It's a different angle from the camera. You see, the closer I get to the end, the more swing I'm getting. And that's what we call cheating. Now that is good right there. I really like. I just started doing that, at the end of last year. And after I get to my max repetitions on the hammer curl, just do. Okay, I did lower the weight. Oh no, okay. So I just didn't feel like I really got much of a workout in my biceps. So I went and grabbed some 25s. And I'm leaning forward just to get the elbows out in front of me. And then really controlling the weight. So I don't even know if it's kind of like a concentration curl. Just from the position of my arm. I've never seen anybody do that before. So it's probably stupid. But for whatever reason, I just wanted to do this. If I had a preacher bench, I think that might have helped. Well, that looks like that's the end of the workout, so yeah. Thanks for watching.